Yo, what's up, guys? New Siege video. We played against Piece 1 and Piece 2. Oh, no, wait, Piece 2 and Piece 3. Funny thing is, I didn't know, but most of the time when you have like a 2 guild and a 3 guild, for example, Soccer Club 2, 3, whatever the numbers they have, the lower the number, the better the guild is. But in this case, Piece 3 is actually a lot better than Piece 2. Or they played a lot better, so I'm not sure if that's a normal thing, but funny thing is, we played both of them, and they didn't 2v1 at all, which you actually see in most cases when that happens. So props to them. Like, definitely credits where credits due. They played a pretty fair siege, and that was cool. So, yep, bunch of offenses or defenses. I haven't seen much, especially that Ayunu combination with Leo May and Kakano. I thought it was pretty good. And also this one, I haven't seen this one in a while, and actually played a pretty bad team in it. To be honest, I played pretty bad the whole freaking siege. Like, not gonna lie, this was literally one of my worst performance in siege in quite a while. Quite a while. I have been doing a lot of 9 and 10s and 10 out of 10s recently, but this one I was just off point. I'm not really sure what the issue was, but I was making like dumbass mistakes like in matches. Normally I just play dumb teams, but then I don't play that dumb mostly. Sometimes I do. Like this. This is so stupidly close when I should have been fucking killed here. Ugh. Ugh. I played so bad. I played so bad. But that happens. That happens. Also, in this case, you just focus the rogue. You don't focus the Iris that's kind of low HP already, because Iris, of course, is way more tanky and can counter and stun you. Not focusing the Iris, I'm fine. I played so dumb here, man. Holy shit. But yeah, I can play like a potato as well. No worries. I get there. I get there. But yeah, for the siege was a pretty funny siege. They had some defenses that we haven't seen in a while, and I think that was just cool to see, like fun to see some different stuff. We also did do quite a bunch of new defenses on our side. The siege tournament is in a week, if I'm not mistaken. So we have either one or two more sieges. It's kind of weird how it's worded right now with when it ends, because it ends on the day that there could be one siege. So is that siege on the Monday still there or not? I don't think so, but some people say they do think so. So for that reason, yay, I finally decide to actually kill the Russian Gentleman. I played like such a fucking potato. So yeah, either one or two more sieges to go, and then we have siege tournament. So I'm pretty curious to see how we will do this season, because we have a lot of pretty strong new players in doubt. And with that, yeah, I think we have good potential to get further than the last few times that we played the tournament. Yeah, mainly because of just new people, more people putting efforts and that kind of stuff. So very curious to see how it is. This team was also, as offense, not the best against this defense at all. The only good thing is that Dominic has heal block, and because of heal block, you still tend to do quite a lot of damage. But was this by all means a good offense? No, literally, I'm 3 clips in, and I pretty much threw three offenses at how to speak English. 3 offenses that sucked. So this is pretty much your siege video of how not to do it. Maybe I could get away with like a bunch of luck and rune quality. Probably mostly a bunch of luck. But then again, like I say, I'm not a good siege player. Like, I just throw whatever at siege. Mostly I throw whatever is runed. So if you want to take a really close look to thinking what would be ruined for defense, just look at my offenses, because it's probably that is also a defense, because that's how lazy I am for siege. Mainly the case, mainly the case. Good thing that this team, I'm not sure, but I think this team never lost in all. But I'm not 100% sure about that. So don't at me if it's wrong. I can't say that about my Gianna Sierra team, because that did fail me a bunch of times. Like most of the times when some team fails me, it's that team. Then again, is this team with the Grogan save? No, there's a 15% chance that I instantly lose, and that 15% chance is this not landing on the Theomars. But if it does land, it's very easy. So, is that the fourth one with the terrible team? Wouldn't necessarily classify this as terrible team, but I had pretty good odds of losing this the moment I miss an armor break on Theomars. However, if I did land them on both of the other two units and not on the Theomars, I think I still would have been fine because my Tiana tends to do quite some damage as well. But even then, it would be tricky, I guess. Yeah, they're fighting more of those Leo May with Ayunus. I hate Leo May. Maybe that's why my win rate recently in Siege has been that high. I'm just not hitting Leo Mays. Because look what a bitch unit. Like, things stunned, things nearly dead. It's like, okay, enchanted, misses. Fucking annoying unit. So yeah, here's the odds. Okay, do I go for that? I forgot about that armor break for a second. I should have reminded that armor break and therefore I should have healed. Like I said, I played like a fucking potato. Oh man, this is literally my worst siege ever, man. Well, not ever. I had worse siege than this, but this was a siege I did pretty fucking bad. I would say the offense was okay, just played it wrong. Yeah, and then the team I always like to use. This is also one of those teams that I think pretty much never failed me so much. Mainly because this Feng Yang is just a lot of defense, a lot of additional damage, still a lot of HP. It just does a lot of everything, and it hits like a truck. Like the moment there's armor breaks, it's just going up like 4Ks, 5Ks, even saw some 6Ks at some point. So that thing hurts. Plus, he's getting so many turns the moment that there's a Leo next to it. Because every time something hits it, you get attack bar. Even against Kinkies, you could say like, oh, it's arguably like risky to Feng Yang and Kinky. I don't think so, because the moment I hit a Feng Yang, I hit a Kinky, I still get attack bar. Sure, you might get armor broken, but then you have other stuff. Because even with this, you get passive. Again, boosting the passive. So, sure, he does a lot less damage when your armor broken, but I would say good enough, good enough. And you're gonna focus that thing as last. Then another team I like to use a lot, but I mostly say about this team, it works when you play it smart. In this case, as you guys could have noticed, I didn't play that many of my matches so smart. Is this also the best offense against this? Maybe if you outslow the whole team with the rest of the unit, yes. But then you make this mistake, like that fucking unit in the middle can cleanse. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? So my only if was like, I got the moment I did, I'm like, I got to stun that unit in the middle. Okay, we got it stunned. We're cool. We're cool. Still a bunch of healing. We're cool, I guess. Ish. We're gonna stun it. Please fucking stun it. Didn't fucking stun it. Okay, maybe we do enough damage. Maybe I should have S2 there because that would have done enough damage. I'm playing like a fucking potato, man. Holy shit. Oh, I never seen so many misplays in one Siege video from myself. No, that part I'm pretty certain about. I had worse performances in Siege, but I never had this many misplays in Siege. That's definitely a thing. Like, I've used more wonky teams, but even my non-wonky teams I just play bad with. So yeah, there's pretty much no way you're still going to win this. Unless I Hala Despair stun and I land a bunch of S1s and I go across that route. But even then, I think the turn up is even pretty close to getting the skill back up. I would say maybe they're high on resistance because I didn't land that many. Well, stuns don't really matter because stuns is despair, a big part of it at least. I was like, okay, we have some chances, we have some odds. Nope, we're not doing a lot of damage. And this thing is swift for me. So sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it doesn't really do too much. But yeah, it still got kind of close in here, but nope. Nope, I just played it terribly. So I went in again, and I used my other team that mostly did. If there's a team that disappoints me, it's mostly this team. And this probably could have gone wrong then as well if I missed a bunch of things. But good thing I didn't miss those things. Also, my Gianna's still on Despair for this. I do like Gianna Despair the most for Siege offense. Because even if there's no wills, you still have good odds of actually Yeah, just doing like still doing stunts and that kind of stuff. And Vio is decent, but I feel like this pair just does more in this case. So yeah, in this case, we still did get a pretty easy win, I would say. And of course, it's the S1 damage, which they of course still do. And then a team you should probably not use against the Mali. I did upgrade the runes on all three of them, so they do have better runes across the board. But using this against the Mali is kind of betting on that your Siana is doing good pushbacks and your Zhongsheng Lao is landing the accuracy checks as well, or non-glassing checks. That's the better way. Because actually, this team is, especially with the Monkey lead, this team is pretty solid because of Monkey lead actually, because then everything is maxed egg. And otherwise it's somewhat lower against Molly, somewhat more tricky. But because of max AC, you actually have good odds of landing your shit. And it does a decent amount of damage, I would say. Except for the Iris. Iris is, I guess, reductions, that kind of stuff. Could do some more damage on her. Maybe I should, because she feels like kind of lackluster what's she hitting for. And there's a lot of multi-hits on her, so. And then currently I have a second Dom, so I can use a second Dom. Was this one of those good teams? I'm not really sure. But the fun thing is, 2 Doms is a lot of damage, and even if it procs, whoops, doesn't kill. Too bad. Huh, resisted that. Lucky as fuck. So yeah, that was pretty much, this is the 10th hit already. I did, if I win this one, which I would say I would have to mess up pretty badly if I want to lose this one. Camera can't make that work. Yeah, it just takes a little bit. That Dominic is pretty tanky, I would say. But yeah, that was pretty much my siege. So yeah, I can fuck up my sieges pretty much as well. Should not fuck up my sieges during the tournament. Thing is, during the tournament, I'm most likely going to be in Korea. So I'm not sure under how much of influence I will play those matches and how much time I will have for those matches. But I'll make my time. Like, I'm not going to bench myself and not play the tournament. Of course, I'm going to play the tournament. Also, I never really ask to get benched. Like, even if I'm very limited on time, I still make the time for my siege in general. Even if I fuck up like half of the matches and just hit backlines. Yeah, no, I play with siege most of the time. I don't want to miss the crystals. I'm greedy like that. Nah, I mostly play fine. Mostly. Not always. Not this one. This one was sucked. This one hella sucked. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. We pretty much already won the siege the moment I started doing my sucky hits. Or at least we're like on the track to go now for the siege. So yeah, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. 1 more siege or 2 more sieges? Because I'm not even freaking sure. I think it's 1 more, but a bunch of guildies said 2 more, 100% sure. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's 1, but I'm not 100% sure about fucking anything in life these days. So guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.